on the lion's neck fur, trying to use her weight to force it down. The three little dragons were frozen, shivering in the corner. I didn't run. I stayed behind a boulder, watching coldly. If Mom lost, we all died, so I had to help. My eyes swept over the lion's body. Where was the weak spot? Then I found it. That front leg with the old wound. That was its biggest opening, right as the mother was pinned underneath it, and its fangs. This whole process of waiting to die is even worse than death itself. The three little drakelings had completely fallen apart. The second and third buried their heads in the dirt, too scared to come out. Only the eldest, even though his whole body was trembling, still forced himself to stay upright and stood in front of his two younger brothers. The Earth Dragon Mother's stone armor had already been shattered in the fight with the Mad Lion. Her stamina and magic were both pushed past their limits, but she still forced herself back up. She stood between the demon ape and her children. She knew she was going to die, but she wanted to gamble, to see if her life could buy the children even one more second to survive. I hid in the shadow of a boulder, my mind racing. The demon ape finished off the corpse meat, picked up that white bone club, and started walking toward the corner. That's when the Earth Dragon Mother moved. She let out the loudest roar of her life, then hurled her massive body straight at the demon ape. But the demon ape only curled his lip in contempt. Right as they were about to collide, he sidestepped. He moved with the agility of a monkey, then raised the white bone club high into the air with terrifying force, and brought it crashing down on the Earth Dragon Mother's spine. Her backbone snapped instantly. The Earth Dragon Mother collapsed like a pile of mud. She tried to get back up, but the lower half of her body had already gone completely numb. She could only claw at the ground with her front paws, dragging her ruined body forward. Even then, she still tried to shield her children. She let out a miserable cry, then turned to look at me. There was no pain in her eyes, only a plea. Please, take them and go. My eyes instantly turned red. Bastard. I roared inside my head. But right then, the demon ape seemed annoyed by how stubborn the Earth Dragon Mother was. He lifted one foot and stomped on her head. He crushed her head into the dirt, then looked right past her. His eyes landed on the three plump little drakelings behind her. He split into a grin, showing a mouth full of yellow teeth, and reached out. He grabbed for the biggest one, the eldest brother. Even though he was terrified, he didn't dodge. Instead, he clumsily opened his mouth and bit at the demon ape's finger. But it was completely pointless. The demon ape flicked him lightly, and the eldest drakeling's head burst open like a watermelon. No scream. No struggle. That big dumb guy who always liked to ram into me, and always saved the best meat for me, just turned into a headless corpse. The whole world seemed to freeze in that moment. I stared blankly at the fallen body. Then I looked at the second and third, frozen in fear. And right after that, the demon ape grabbed the second one too. A short, sharp scream. The second one was crushed straight into a lump of flesh. He was slaughtering them. He was enjoying the thrill of crushing them like bugs. No. I let out a sound. It was a roar that belonged to the dragon race, immature but full of hatred. I burst out of the shadows. If I couldn't get away, then I was taking a chunk of flesh with me. I charged like a maniac at that unbeatable demon god. I was moving as fast as I possibly could. This was the instinct I had forged, through countless brushes with death. I didn't attack the demon ape's hard body, and I didn't go for his throat either. I knew I couldn't bite through it. My target was the demon ape's eye. He clearly hadn't expected this tiny red lizard to fight back, and definitely not this fast. By the time he reacted, I had already raced up his arm and onto his shoulder. I opened my mouth and bit down hard toward his left eye. I didn't fully hit the eyeball, but my sharp fangs ripped through the corner of his eye, and blood instantly sprayed out. It covered his left eye, and the pain made the demon ape unleash a sky-shaking roar. Enraged, he swung up his giant hand